Welcome to Musings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
How's it going, guys? I hope you guys had a nice spring break. I know we took a little bit of a week off and...
No, you did.
Well,
you
I
went
did.
on vacation.
I went on vacation. Well, we haven't been back on a podcast
Yes.
in a week, so that's kind of a little bit of a break, but
Yeah.
So,
again, we're not affiliated with any streaming service or anything. It's just us chitty chatting.
our own opinions.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of that award ceremony thing that happened.
The Globes? Was it the Globes?
No, it was the Oscars.
Oscars.
Nobody really cares. So Best Picture, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Have no idea.
Yeah, no. Best Actress, Michelle Yeoh.
Woohoo.
Which I, have been a fan of hers since she did the action films in Hong Kong, like The Heroic Trio, and yeah, my sister and I watched a lot of those. Best Actor, Brendan Fraser. Yay, George of the Jungle.
I love him as an actor, just personally. He just seems like a sweet, genuine guy. Honestly, I know it's probably an act, but but it may not be. But everybody that posts about him, he is so friendly, and
I liked him in The Mummy.
I saw The Mummy.
I saw The Mummy and The Mummy 2, but I didn't see that third one.
I like him.
Yeah.
Third one is about it. The storyline wasn't all there, but still, I love the Mummies though. I love the Mummies.
So one thing, on the very first Mummy movie, there's a scene where they're on the boat and they get separated, and it's his group and then his former friend
from war.
Yes, and so me and my sister always know this one line. Hey, Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river. Yeah, so that always sticks in my mind.
I love that.
Yeah.
Looks to me like I've got all the horses. Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river. Ah, neat kung fu. I always remember that one.
Best Supporting Actress, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yay. From that Everything blah 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 movie. I didn't see it. So Best Supporting Actor, I don't know if I'm going to get his name right, Ki Hugh Kwan, who played Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Data from the Goonies movie.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jonesy. Whee!
Hey lady, call him Dr. Jones. Yeah.
Loved him. I'm so happy he finally got something and being recognized as a supporting actor.
And him and Harrison Ford hugged at the awards, and he's like, "Yeah, who got it?" Yeah. So that was cool.
Loved it. Absolutely.
Best song, I don't know. It was RRR. It was some Indian movie.
Okay.
Not Native American, I mean like from India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Best Animated Movie was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which I have on my to-watch list on Netflix. It's just like right there.
Just hadn't got there yet.
I hadn't got there yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, Pinocchio is good. It's a good storyline. I know that. So, yeah, okay. Well, I know you got to watch some shows last week while I was gone and got caught up on a few things as far as that. I'm going to brief just a little bit about vacationing and cruises. Just my little thing, just because I'm coming back. Oh my gosh, those are such cute socks. Squirrel.
I wore it with my Doug shirt. My Doug shirt and my Doug socks.
Aw, from the movie Up.
Yes.
So, okay, so cruising. Let me just say something real quick.
On a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship.
Yes.
Can be very overwhelming, excited, and nervous, like all at the same time, just because, one, you're going out to sea, you're possibly going to another country, which majority of the cruises do. Some of them stay with the U.S., but I mean, you still have to bring your passport or your birth certificate and stuff like that when you're going on these, so it's very important that you have all your documents with you, and always have like your medicines and stuff like that, and safety is always a factor to keep in.
That makes me laugh when you say your medicines. I carry my bag of medicines every day, everywhere I go.
Well, you're a special case.
I know.
So some people don't have to carry it around every day.
No.
But they do have to carry like certain medicines and stuff like that. But you'd be surprised how many people actually forget their meds or they get lost. Anyway, I can just tell you, unfortunately, there was a terrible accident that happened on my cruise ship the first day of port. Unfortunately, a man had an accident at the beach and sadly lost his life. His 4 kids and wife were on the beach where it happened, and they actually happened to be on our cruise ship. So it was so tragic, everything that went down. I don't want to get into details because, you know, it's out there. It's on Royal Caribbean's information right now. But it happened in Roatan, Honduras. And it was a very sad, unfortunate event. My little venting on this is, you know, if these cruise ships are taking you to these certain ports, I feel like they have an obligation to know what's going on in that country at that time. And if there is even the slightest potential of danger or something like that, that they should notify or make an alternative route where they're no longer going to that port and maybe make a different port, or just, you know, sorry for the inconvenience, we can't go to the port at this time, whatever the case may be. Because what ended up happening, and a synopsis of this, is that, I'm saying that right, synopsis, I can't ever pronounce it right, synopsis, it starts with an S, I can't pronounce it right, but in a nutshell, the person that passed away in the early morning at the beach when the event occurred. 911 dispatch, what we call, or their first responders were dispatched out to the scene, never showed up to the beach. Like, at all. And this guy was laying unconscious. At the time, he was probably currently still alive. He had a head injury in the water. And, you know, luckily we had nurses that were on the beach from the U.S. and stuff and try to come and assist and help for as much as they could, for as long as they could.
And they were guests. They were on vacation.
They were guests. They were on vacation. And they you know, they went into their mode of gotta save. Yeah. Yes, gotta save lives. And first responders from the U.S., nurses, doctors, all of them, I praise y'all because you guys have a rough job no matter what. So, but, you know, unfortunately this gentleman passed away and his body had to lay there on the beach from around 10 o'clock in the morning until 5 p.m. That's a long time being exposed out there in the sun, in the sand. And this family's just having to stand there while everybody else around is looking, filming, taking photos, and all sorts of other stuff, what's going on, instead of trying to get them out of the way and get the scene taken care of. And everything else. And our captain of our ship actually had to leave the ship and go and retrieve the gentleman and his family and bring them back on board. Which I thought was really great that they went and did that so that they didn't have to deal with what was going on, because apparently the medical were on strike. The first responders, whatever, were on strike. So there was no support.
Right.
So if somebody got hurt, whether they be local or whether they be guests, which majority of Rotan's income is from the tourists that come there to visit, and we're not getting responders for them, we're not getting responders for the locals, that's a bad ordeal. They need to figure out what's going on and get the strike taken care of. I mean, apparently it's been going on for a while. And in this particular area, this is the 4th death that has occurred in this area related to similar issue of what occurred that day.
And there was no notice on the cruise that said, be aware that the situation is the responders here are on strike.
No, nothing whatsoever like that. And I really think that should have been addressed if you were going to continue to put somebody in a country or a port, that area, that they may not get help if they need it.
Right.
The police did come out. They were scary. They had their assault rifles just walking along on the beach. And I was like, okay, we were able to get police, but we couldn't get medical assistance.
So is there medical on the ship?
Yes,
like
there is medical on the ship. If there's anything that happens to you during the cruise and stuff like that, you're able to go down to medical. They're able to quarantine you and stuff. And 99% of the cruises, if not 100%, have morgues on their ship, because they do have people that are yearly travelers that travel all year long on their ship, or all season, depending on where that ship is located at. And in the event that a lot of them are retirees and stuff like that, and that's the way they want to go out. I mean, I talked to a lady that was like, yeah, I'm on the cruises for life. If I die, I want to die at sea. And I'm like, oh, okay. Gotcha. Got it. Okay.
But they have doctors and nurses on the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
They have doctors, nurse. They've even got somebody to help you with dental and stuff like that. Because we actually had a guy that chipped his tooth that was in one of the shows.
You just super glue that stuff. Yeah, that's what my sister does.
Oh my goodness. So that really got to me on my cruise, and it really ate my heart, because this happened day 3 on the cruise. It's an 8-day cruise. So this poor family had to stay on the ship with their dad down in the morgue for 5 more days before we got back to the U.S. They couldn't have made arrangements to have them fly back, which I could understand, it was probably expensive or something like that, or maybe they didn't have the insurance that covered that, or whatever the case may be. But it is on the cruise law news and stuff like that, as far as what protocols are and what the incident was that happened, if you would like to hear about it. It was so tragic, and I grieve for this family. They're out of Houston, and my prayers are to them and their family members. The guy was only 52 years old. I mean, we've got family members that are that age currently right now. My mom is that age, and it breaks my heart to think you're going out to have a vacation, have fun. You're not really worrying about your safety risk and stuff like that, because you're there with your family, having a good time.
Not true. I do worry about my safety.
Well, that's different.
I wouldn't be out.
You're
in
a
the
special
sun.
Case.
Yeah, I wouldn't be out in the sun.
No, you need to go on an Alaskan cruise where it stays cold and, well, not too cold because it'll break you, but you know what I mean, where it's not so sunny where you burn and get sick to death. So, but overall, we did have a good vacation and stuff like that. I highly recommend that if you've never done a cruise, do one, but be responsible, do your research before you go, know the ports that you're going into and what to expect. Definitely in that case.
I want to do one of those river cruises like in Europe. It's like a 2-decker instead of like a...
Yes.
Yeah,
and the ones that take you... I want to do one overseas that goes through all of the like UK type stuff, Spain and all those. I want to see all that. I want to do that. That's on my bucket list. Maybe when I get old and retire.
I want to see where I was born.
So that is definitely on my list, and on one of the murder cruises that are definitely on my bucket list of things to do. But definitely recommend on going one outside of that, because it is so much fun. As far as, we got to see monkeys and do an encounter with them, and one of your favorite animals, the sloths. And then we also got to interact with dolphins and sea lions and seals, which was really, really cool to see those and just see what the differences are between them, and the difference between an alpha male dolphin and the rest of the pack. So, it was really cool. And then, of course, zip lining across the boat. Me frightened of heights, looking like a bicycler going, oh, I hope I don't fall. And then, of course, watching my daughter and my fiance riding down like a boss. And, of course, then here comes my mom. Let me show you how it's done. Woo! It was so funny. So, but anywho, what did y'all do on y'all's spring break? Let us know. I mean, we love going on little adventures and stuff like that. I love going on the big adventures. Angie likes going on ones that don't involve too much sunlight.
Mm-hmm. No,
indoor stuff.
My spring break was, I was sick because of the stupid weather, which is hot, cold, and my body just don't like it.
Well, it's because our state's bipolar.
I know.
So, it happens. So, tell me about some of the shows that you watched, because I know you were telling me just a little bit about them before we hopped on here.
Let's see. We're only on episode 2 of Ted Lasso, so not much has happened. Other than, Nate's a jerk. And we hope that West Ham loses. Then I did watch Bert Kreischer's comedy special, Razzle Dazzle. It's his 3rd one. I highly recommend it. It's hysterical. He talks about his wife and his 2 kids, and I don't want to ruin it, but it's awesome. Then I saw the 2nd season of Shadow and Bone. Woo-hoo. I wouldn't get too excited because knowing Netflix, there won't be a season 3 because they're stupid. And everything I like, they cancel.
Oh.
I mean, I can discuss it if people want me to, but, you have to write in and tell me whether you want to. I can go through season 1 and season 2. I will tell you about The Last of Us because I don't think you're going to watch it.
Tell me.
Okay.
What happened?
I'm just going to give a quick little... I don't want to ruin anything. Okay. So, in 2003, that's when it starts, there's this fungus called cordyceps.
The mushroom.
Yes. And apparently they infect the wheat and, of course, the flour. So if you make pancakes, you're going to ingest the cordyceps. And then it gets to your brain. And then, So, funny thing, at the beginning of the episode, and you don't realize it until, several episodes later, Joel, the main character, skipped his pancake breakfast because he didn't pick up the pancake mix, and he also didn't pick up a cake.
Oh.
So then you're like, it doesn't really hit you until they say, oh, it's because it was in the wheat, and you're like, oh yeah, he forgot the pancake mix, and he forgot to pick up the cake, so maybe that's why he and his daughter didn't get it.
Da, 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 da.
So, it all just makes sense. So, the people that ate the wheat got infected, and your characters that you meet are Joel, his brother Tommy, they're contractors, and then Joel's daughter Sarah.
Okay.
So, basically the shit hits the fan really quick. You see helicopters, and apparently they lose real fast because once you turn into an infected mushroom, they're not walkers. They are fast.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, not like The Walking Dead?
No, these are fast. Well, they try to escape. They're in Houston, by the way. Yay, Texas. But the military, they get stopped at a blockade, and his daughter ends up getting killed. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So then it just flash forwards like 20 years, and Joel is now in a quarantine zone. They call them QZs. Up in Boston.
Okay.
And he basically does odd jobs, whatever they need, so that he can get these little stamp things for food and whatever. Mm-hmm. And him and his friend Tess are trying to get a battery for a car so that they can leave the quarantine zone and go find his brother Tommy, who is somewhere in Wyoming.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So then stuff happens. They find the battery, but in order to get the battery, they have to take this girl, Ellie, to the Firefly headquarters. Fireflies are the people, they're the rebels, because they're tired of the government control.
Huh.
Yeah. So Ellie is, she was infected, but not. She's, immune. Because you can see on her arm where she got bit, but she didn't turn.
Oh, so she, kind of like, Umbrella Corporation movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now. Starts with an R.
So basically, his job, Joel and Tess need to get Ellie to the Firefly headquarters out west so that they can somehow
study her to make an antidote.
Make an antidote, yes.
Okay.
And I will not ruin it from there, but they are scheduled for season 2, so
Yay!
mind you, we probably won't get it for like a whole nother year or whatever, but
freaking House of Dragons.
Yeah, I know.
So okay, well that's good.
And then
I may go back and watch it now.
Then the next thing we're going to talk about, we're not going to do it today, because we're going to have to dive into this because I have so many questions. It's related to the whole Star Wars thing because I'm watching The Bad Batch.
Right.
I am watching The Mandalorian.
Gotcha.
And then one of the episodes, you saw these little, they were going through hyperspace, and you see the little doodads.
Yep, saw that.
And I was like, hey, what are those doodads? So I Googled it, and then it said something about Star Wars rebels, that Ezra controlled them to go after General Thrawn.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm having to watch that, and I'm only on season 2 of that. And I'm figuring out how Ahsoka
fits in.
Yes, because I saw her on season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Yep.
And now I see her on Rebels. So I have questions, but I need to finish Rebels.
Well, I can try to help you with some of it. We'll discuss it more, and we'll definitely deep dive into it. I love Star Wars.
That's what I was going to podcast last week, but then I was like, oh, this is going to be Star Wars, and Chelsea will be mad, so I will wait.
Well, I just got done with the second episode of The Mandalorian. I'm trying to play catch up. That was my intent. I meant to watch it on the way to the cruise ship, and let's just say I kept having to pull up the map because the co-pilot for the car couldn't read the maps. Mom.
Good job.
So anywho, I played catch up. So we got the first 2 episodes in. I'm hopefully going to have that finished by Friday.
Was episode 2 Bad Baby? When he grabbed the little
guy?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Bad baby.
No. So it was absolutely adorable. But you know what? I did get to watch a show yesterday, and it's new. It's just put out its second episode. It is Gotham Knights from CW.
Please continue. Angie is not thrilled with DC, but by all means.
I know you're not thrilled. I know you're not thrilled with them right now, but it did kind of remind me of Pennyworth.
Yeah.
The show, along with just the show Gotham that the CW did, and I thought they did really good on Gotham.
Fox. Did Fox do Gotham?
No, it was. I was pretty sure it was CW. It was CW.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
You want me to check?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, Pennyworth, which DC canceled.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and guess what else? They canceled Titans. Not thrilled. CW?
Yeah, CW.
Oh.
Told you.
I don't watch CW.
I watch CW. That's what.
Okay,
that's
the
what
only
we're
thing
here for.
I watched on CW was...
Arrow.
What?
Arrow.
No. Supernatural.
Well, yeah, Supernatural. Well, here's the thing. There is a character from Supernatural that is in here that is playing.
No. There is an actor from there.
Yes, there's an actor.
Count.
Sorry. Misha Collins is playing Harvey Dent.
Yeah, no, don't count.
Can I just say, he did so good in the first 2 episodes. I'm so proud. I was so excited to see him, too. Okay? I was sad when Supernatural ended.
15 years. Woo!
Yep. And oh my gosh.
I don't watch the Winchesters.
So I've watched the Winchesters. I've been watching and stuff. And Dean comes back for a little cameo. So you may want to rethink about that and watch it. Wink, wink, hot, hot. Mr. Hottie Hottie comes back for a little hello.
He's on The Boys. I see him there. Well, now he's frozen, but whatever.
Well, see, now you can run over to Supernatural or Winchester's real quick and see him.
Okay, so tell us about this thingy.
So Gotham Knights. It is Batman's son.
Via...
It's, oh my gosh. Turner Hayes.
No.
He's the adopted one.
Oh, he's adopted.
He's adopted, yes. It's Batman's son, Turner Hayes, which is from one of the comic series. I can't think of which one it is because remember he had a few in there.
Well, no, see I thought he had a kid from something Garul Ra's al
Ghul's daughter. Yes, he does. That is the only legitimate blood child.
Damon is his name, I think. Damon.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I can always remember that.
Yeah.
So they're going based off of Turner Hayes, though, which was an adoptive son to him, and they've got a girl. Oh my goodness, she plays Dula, which is the Joker's daughter. The Joker has a daughter, not with Harley Quinn, y'all, with somebody else. Okay, and this girl plays the Joker's daughter so well. I like, even when you just look at her as an actress, you're like, okay, yeah, this girl looks like she would be related to the Joker. So anywho, so it has to do with these kids. Basically the storyline, Bruce Wayne is murdered and is his adoptive son, and these children are put as the guilty parties, but they didn't do it. So they've got to kind of figure out what the heck happened and who killed Bruce Wayne. And so you're like, okay, so it's basically like the next generation of saviors and villains coming out, and we're going to see a lot of that. It's so interesting just to see the turn of that, of going, okay, because we're always watching Batman. We're always watching Superman. They're always remaking these over and over again. So we're seeing the similar storylines, maybe a little bit different. Okay, throw the kids in there and let the kids have a chance. So kind of like Titans, but not Titans.
Yeah, because they canceled that. Did I mention that? They canceled Titans.
So, but the first episode, the storyline starts out really strong, really good, and just bam, goes right on into it. And it's like, okay. And as the first episode concludes, you're like, all right, kind of want to see the second episode, kind of see what they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, luckily the second episode came out, and I'm like, oh, okay, hit play, watch. So I started watching today, and I'm very interested on how they're going to take the series. I mean, 2 episodes, and I'm already invested that I want to see more. So I might continue to watch that, and I'll give you more update later on. But so far, right now, they are guilty of killing the Batman, Mr. Bruce Wayne, and
allegedly,
and they're bringing in a big rival of who Batman was, the Court of Owls. If you remember them.
Mm-mm.
You don't remember them?
Mm-mm.
They're the real people that run Gotham.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't the Jokers, Peeps, Destructive, and all that. It wasn't Penguin or any of them. It was the Court of Owls. And as the little saying goes, nobody talks about the Court of Owls, because if you do, you lose your head. And I mean, I'm excited.
Why would you lose your head over an owl? Owls don't do that.
Owls don't do that, but they are sneaky peoples. Well, little owls are sneaky. They look at you, and then you don't even know they turn back around. They can still see you. Because they got that 3D panoramic vision. Not 3D, it's just panoramic, but yeah.
360.
360,
yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Oh.
So anyway, so I watched those 2 episodes. I'm interested in seeing more of those. The other show I saw on there, and, I got bored, so I just kind of clicked on it, was The Three Musketeers. They turned it into a television series versus, the movies that we've watched.
Is it the PBS one?
No, this is CW again.
Oh.
CW is trying to push out some new stuff. And
Yeah,
new
because
material.
they got rid of all the DC stuff. Look at all that stuff they canceled.
They did. I mean,
Stupid DC. Blech. When does John Wick come out?
that's
Like
later
soon.
this summer.
No.
Is it? I thought it was
No.
like May.
Was
Was it April?
I think it's like maybe this weekend or next weekend. Swear I saw Keanu Reeves on Jimmy Fallon playing the puppy quiz.
Girl, don't be playing with me.
I'm kidding you not. Because remember poor Lance what's his name? Lance Reddick?
Yep.
Was doing press and passed away.
Yeah, 3/23. That's this week.
Suck it.
Oh, hush it.
Suck it.
I'm not a huge Keanu fan.
Oh.
I know. I have
Anyway, he
a love-hate with him.
He was doing the puppy quiz, and he ended up with a lap full of cute little golden retrievers.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah, like they have a bunch of stuff new on the CW, or
Garbage.
Yeah, but you like some of the garbage.
Garbage.
But again, you like some of that stuff.
No, that's my sister.
Really?
Yes.
Real.
Look, they put that. They
Real
put that.
Housewives of
Hey, that is
garbage TV.
You just turn your brain off, and then Dark Matter. I watched that. That was on Sci-Fi.
There's some news show that they kept showing, like, they do the commercials on the app.
Oh, there it is, right there. Nope, there. Nope, there.
Oh, there. Yeah, the Musketeers. There it is.
I swear that's PBS.
That is not PBS.
I swear. Yeah, when did it air? January 19th, 2014.
Oh,
See?
okay.
Yeah, it was on PBS.
Oh, okay. Well, it's got 3 seasons, but I started watching it, and it was interesting. It's new to the CW then. My bad. But it was intriguing to watch, and I was just like, what in the Sam hoopla is going on? But I also watched the
Did you ever watch the Robin Hood? My sister watched that.
I
the
did.
PBS one? The PBS one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
The other one I'm watching is, it's not Walker, it's the Independence Walker. And that one,
you already told us about that.
I like it. I want season 2.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Look, they did 90210 for like how many? How many? They should do it for some other. They did Arrow for a while too.
Yeah.
And The Flash has been on there forever. I really fell out of watching that Flash because when they got to the daughter and everything else.
That was my sister. She's like, I have to catch up. Brr, brr, brr.
It just,
Blah.
Yeah.
So, next time we will talk about Star Wars.
So, I will be totally 100% ready for that by the time that comes next week, for sure.
I have to watch a season and a half more of cartoons.
You'll finish it by the weekend's end. Maybe.
I have to paint my bathroom, or else it's never going to get done.
Headphones and phone while you're painting. You can multitask.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm going to admit, no, I can't.
But, anywho, if there's anything that you guys want to hear future episode-wise, or if you have questions about the Star Wars that we're going to talk about in the next episode, just shoot us a message, an email, whatever. Comment on any of the platforms that we post our podcast on, and just let us know. And hopefully you guys had a fun and safe spring break, and thank you for listening to us. Angie, you actually just posted, or not posted, but told us about how far our podcast is already starting to reach out and stuff like that. And
thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Spread the word.
Yep, keep spreading it. Right now we've got all females going across the board that listen to our podcast. So super excited. I can't wait to see those numbers go up and get more. And yeah, I mean, is there anything else that you can think of that we need
It's
to
spring.
remind?
We made it to spring. We made it to spring. Maybe the weather will chill out.
Yeah, in your dreams.
I don't want hot, cold. Maybe like 75.
Hey, it's soccer game weather for me.
75
Let's do this.
and cloudy.
Cloudy.
Yes, no sun.
We're gonna have a little bit of sun. You can stay in on those one days.
Yeah, that's true.
No humidity. That's what we want to go for.
Low humidity, no pressure.
Yep.
I'll be good.
So, I guess until next time, we'll chat with you guys later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.